Welcome to the AFC Wimbledon season roundup for 2011-12 as the Dons return to the Football League after a 9-season excursion into the realms of non-league football, namely the Combined Counties League, 2 Ryman Leagues and 2 Conference Divisions. 5 promotions in 9 seasons, culminating with Danny Kedwell's penalty at Manchester City's Eastlands ground. The Dons played just 2 pre-season friendlies at home, starting with a strong Fulham 11. The Dons, who included new faces Max Porter, Charles Adamino and also Jack Midson, brought in as a replacement for Danny Kedwell after his transfer to Gillingham, seeing off Fulham there. The other home friendly saw Wimbledon take on Watford. Two Luke Moore goals, sealing an excellent win against the Hornets. Just one more match before the league season could begin, and that's the Carling Cup tie at Crawley Town. The Dons losing that one by 3-2. And so, it was time at last for the League 2 opener at home to Bristol Rovers, and the Dons wearing a one-off strip based on the one Wimbledon FC wore at Halifax on the league debut in 1977.
Bristol Rovers, and a big welcome to the players, fans and officials of Bristol Rovers who joined us here this afternoon.
The curse of King Harold striking again. Remember him in the FA Cup tie against Wickham. The Dons losing 3-2 for the second match in a row. Charles Adamino's goal proving to be something of a collector's item, as he would not find the back of the net for the Dons again. But there was better news at Dagenham and Redbridge. Wimbledon comfortably winning their opening away league match by 2-0. Plymouth Argyle up next. They were looking shaky, and it proved to be a good time to play them. After a good first half, Argyle eventually capitulating to 2 Jack Midson goals. Former Dons loanee Jake Cole in goal for the home side there, and Hereford arrived at Kingsmeadow in 24th place without a goal and without a point. The Hereford fans delighted with that one, a goal, a point and off the bottom spot, and a long trip up the M6 next to Macclesfield Town, who supplied us with these pictures. The Dons getting caught on 3 minutes and never recovering at Moss Rose. Port Vale at Kingsmeadow were next as the Dons searched for a first home win of the season. Christian Jolly's winner deep into injury time, snatching an unlikely win from Vale, who looked as though they were worth at least a point. And at Aldershot, it was injury time horror as Hilton salvaged a point for Town in the 95th minute. Northampton had got the season off to an awful start and were in 22nd position, off the drop zone only on goal difference. Despite playing the entire second half of 10 men after McCoy's 45th minute red card, the Cobblers cheered up their manager Gary Johnson with that 3-0 win. 15th took on 8th next, Cheltenham Town, who included former Don Qaid Mohammed. The Dons leapfrogging over the Robins after that 4-1 win, and Bradford City had once graced the Premier League, in fact as recently as 2001, but now found themselves in 22nd position in League Two. Bradford City kindly sent us these pictures from Valley Parade. Jack Midson and Christian Jolly's goals earning 3 points at Bradford City. Now it was Gillingham, complete with Danny Kedwell up front, a 7th place Dons, 1 place below the visitors. Dons in unstoppable form with 3 goals in the first half, the win taking the club to the dizzy heights of 4th in the league. For Danny Kedwell, it was a quiet game. With 3 wins out of 3, it was time to open the Johnstone's Paint Trophy campaign. Old conference adversaries Stevenage, now in League One after successive promotions, providing the opposition. No extra time in this tournament, it was straight on to penalties, the Dons coming out on top to face Swindon Town away in the next round. At Morecambe, it was again Jack Midson and Christian Jolly scoring the goals in a 2-1 win, taking the Dons briefly into an automatic promotion spot. The game against 19th place Crewe Alexandra looking a formality. Christian Jolly's first half miss possibly changing the course of that one, and lowly Alex certainly looked better than their 19th place suggested. They would go on to successfully negotiate the playoffs. It was the start of a ragged run that would leave the Dons without a league win until mid-January, so it was a particularly bad time to have to face Crawley. The Dons without Luke Moore and Rashid Youssef suffering a 5-2 mauling, and 3 days on, the long journey to Plainmoor would prove to be equally fruitless. A miserable evening on the English Riviera, the Dons leaking 4 goals in a 24-minute spell either side of half-time. But there was some improvement at Shrewsbury Town. Those pictures coming from Shrewsbury Town FC, a wonder save from Seb Brown, earning a point, halting a run of 3 costly defeats. Loris Sanchez arrived next with his Barnet team, who occupied one of the relegation places. No doubt Barnet, the happy of the two with that point. Wimbledon's interest in the Johnson Paint Trophy ending despite an excellent draw at Swindon going out on penalties. A much more important cup tie was next at home to League One side Scunthorpe United in the FA Cup. No goals and a daunting prospect of a rematch at Scunthorpe. A third successive cup match, this time in the Surrey Senior Cup, the Dons seeing off local rivals Tooting and Mitcham United before a quick opportunity to gain revenge on Swindon Town, the clubs meeting in a league encounter for the first time since 1994 in the Premier League. Sixth place Swindon Town, held by the Dons, and now for that FA Cup replay, Scunthorpe United supplying the pictures. Luke Moore's goal helping the Dons to a shock FA Cup win at Scunthorpe. Off to the Pirelli Stadium now for the match at Burton Albion, who also arranged these pictures for us.
Here goes Amankwa on one of those raiding runs. Inside for Palmer. That was very neat, that was, to say the least. Jack McGowan hasn't had the best service out on the left. He got out of that well. Webster puts the ball in. Billy Key tries to bring it down. Key! A chance! Oh, and he scores! Burton ahead inside 14 minutes. Not the whole of the boot, Orange. Half a chance for Billy Key. Who's gone for it? It's Billy Key! Oh, what a finish! Other than that, he's had a good 45 minutes. Well, we're not closing down there. Chance for more! Wimbledon have got to go back, and Burton should have cleared their lines there. And that's just what Burton didn't want before half-time. Luke Moore is the goal scorer. And can probably bring it a little further forward. That was very nearly a good ball, helped on quite nicely. Here's Magoma. Magoma gets the cross in! We need a tap in! Oh, has it got in? Well, the linesman was well placed. All the fans were going to shout yes, but Calvin Zola is denied a goal. Good position, that's a great ball forward as well. Burton have got some players over here. Needs a good cross, needs a goal here. Is there a goal? Oh, a chance again. Yes! Adam Boulder! 3 goals to 1 on the counter-attack. Here's Hatton. Tidy ball inside for Moore. He's got a lot of space. Surely needs to be closed down, but is that an overhit cross? Tell you what, Andy Corbett did really well there. But need to steer it away. Half a chance. That's a good save from Ross Atkins. The shot came from the number 23. It's going to be Hatton to take the corner. It's a dangerous one. One Burton player needs to go for it, and they need to make their mind up. 2 went for it. Bush pulls away. Gets it back for Wellard. Wellard's cross deep into the area. Oh, here's Hatton's just going to go for broke there. Oh, it's gone in off Aaron Webster, I think, in the end. But Hatton fired it in, but it was either off Johnson or Webster, but I'll say Webster. Hatton fired it in. Johnson went for it with Webster, off Webster, 3-2.
No joy at Burton then, the Dons sliding to 13th in League Two. Brendan Kiernan's extra-time winner ensured progress in the London Senior Cup before the FA Cup second-round tie at Bradford City. The Dons beaten and miss out on a third round trip to Watford. Points were now needed from the first ever encounter with Accrington Stanley. Forgettable encounter with Stanley there. Brendan Kiernan's shot in the 86th minute was the Dons' only effort on goal. Wimbledon were now down to 17th place and couldn't repair the damage at Rotherham, losing by a single goal, and the misery piled on still further for the Boxing Day home match with Oxford United. Wimbledon's 10th league match without a win after defeat at the hands of Oxford United. It was 17th versus 3rd against a sharp Southend United side next on the menu on New Year's Eve. Despite the early goal and the penalty save, the Dons capitulating against the Shrimpers. Christian Jolly's red card not helping very much there. The losing streak continued still further at promotion favourites Swindon Town. Dons holding out for almost an hour down in Wiltshire, and at last a change of fortune at 14th place Port Vale, who kindly sent us these pictures. After 12 winless games, the last 6 all ended in defeat, in fact. Something to cheer about as Luke Moore's 77th minute goal earns the points. Terry Brown included all of the new players. That's Callum McNaughton, Billy Knott, George Moncur and Jason Newell for that match. Another away game next and another familiar face, Danny Kedwell, to contend with. The pictures are from Gillingham FC. The Dons coming back from the dead at Priestfield, 3-1 down with 17 minutes on the clock. It's turned into victory thanks to 2 late goals from Jack Midson, and Terry Brown named the same starting 11 for the visit of Macclesfield Town. Once again, Wimbledon coming back from a goal down to overcome 16th place Macclesfield, who would go on to earn just 7 more points from their last 19 games. 3 straight wins had elevated the Dons to 15th in the table as they took on Terry Brown's former club, Aldershot Town. Aldershot ending their 6-game goal drought, taking all 3 points with that 2-1 win. Another 2-1 defeat, this time in the Surrey Senior Cup, saw the Dons exit at Corinthian Casuals. The Bradford City game fell foul of the weather, but the away trip to bottom-side Northampton just managed to beat the snow. The pictures here courtesy of Northampton Town FC. The Dons failed to overcome the Cobblers, who chalk up only their second home win of the season and their first in 10 attempts. A home appointment with Morecambe, who the Dons had already beaten earlier in the season, was next. Rashid Youssef's 75th minute equaliser, his 7th goal of the season, salvaging a crucial point for the Dons, who were still 14 short of Terry Brown's safety target of 50 points. It would be a tall order to expect anything from the trip to second place Cheltenham Town, who gave us these pictures. Well, no revenge for the Robins then for that 4-1 defeat earlier in the season. The Dons picking up a priceless point and keeping a clean sheet for the first time in 4 months. Cheltenham included former Don Qaid Mohammed in their starting lineup again. Sadly, no pictures of the superb Wimbledon comeback at Crewe Alexandra, snatching a draw after being 2 goals down with 9 minutes to play, and no pictures either of the London Senior Cup quarter-final, which saw the Met hammered by 5-0. Hereford United, out of the drop zone, only on goal difference, sent us these pictures from Edgar Street. a result which left the Dons looking nervously over their shoulder, though they were still 9 points off the relegation zone occupied by Northampton Town and Plymouth Argyle, who were up next. Argyle cheered on by a massive contingent of the Green Army who had snapped up every available ticket for the 450-mile return trip, and that's for a midweek game. Fair play to them. They earn a win, including a goal after just 14 seconds, which saw them leapfrog over Dagenham and Redbridge, the Dons' next opposition, and a win absolutely vital here.
Second ball, Dons, come on!
Substitute Kieran Dialli's 86th minute winner, earning 3 much needed points for the Dons, who now had to face Bradford City. The Dons running out comfortable winners over Bradford City, who only had a Pim Borkenstein own goal to cheer about. That win took the Dons up to 14th place for the trip to Bristol Rovers. Rovers included Zabrowski and Harold in their starting lineup, two players that have been a bit of a nuisance to the Dons in the past. But it was a bullet shot from Correal that did the damage. At Oxford United, there was another 1-0 defeat before the home match with Burton Albion.
Sorry. Oh, well done.
25, George Monker.
Byron Harrison and George Moncur among the scorers in this 4-0 victory. The Dons returning to 15th spot, looking safe, only 3 points now short of Terry Brown's safety target of 50 points prior to the trip to Accrington Stanley. The Dons trip up at Accrington, who gave us these pictures incidentally, and squandered chance after chance, costing probably all 3 points. And it's time now to catch up with the London Senior Cup. This is the semi-final against old Ryman League adversaries Hendon. So no cup final for 2011-12 then, as Hendon march on to face and beat Kingstonian in the final. For the Dons, it was back to the league in a difficult home match with Rotherham United. And just what is it with the name Hoskins and Good Friday? The Dons beaten by a late goal there, and the bank holiday trip to Southend United was next. The home team very, very much in the promotion hunt. Wimbledon holding on until the 70th minute before losing to two Southend goals in front of a bank holiday crowd of just under 7,000. The Dons stopping the rot at Crawley Town, a good draw there, before the penultimate home game of the season against another promotion chasing side, and that's fourth place Torquay United. Torquay's automatic promotion hopes given a jolt as the Dons finally passed that magic 50-point mark. But a dreadful performance at Underhill ends up in a 4-0 defeat. So, to the final game, minus the Kingston Road end, which had been demolished, against the Shrewsbury Town side, assured of second place in the final table.
This afternoon. 3,678 attendance here today. Many thanks for your support. And of course, your continued support throughout the season. We look forward to seeing you Dons fans next season.
A superb performance to end the season, beating promoted Shrewsbury Town 3-1. A quick look at the ups and downs for League Two shows Swindon Town, worthy champions it must be said, Shrewsbury Town and Crawley Town all going up together with Crewe Alexandra, who had booked their place via the playoffs. Going in the opposite direction were Hereford United. Despite winning against Torquay in their final match, they are relegated following Barnet's away win at Burton Albion. And so were Macclesfield Town, who only accrued 7 points from the last 20 games and ended up 9 points short of safety. Coming down from League One are Wycombe Wanderers, Chesterfield, Exeter City and Rochdale, and promoted from the conference are Fleetwood Town as champions and York City via the playoffs, who will be welcoming to AFC Wimbledon in 2012-13.